you what I got in Korea. Now some of the things that I got were actually from a Korean online store. I ended up ordering them online so that I could wear them for the trip. I'm going to show you those things first. So let's get started. This first dress that I'm wearing right now is from a brand called Reine. I really love their stuff because it's really like elegant vibe, and that's just my style. I loved how simple everything looked and very minimal. So this first dress, it sort of got the cap sleeves, and I love that this collar part kind of ties in the front. It's midi length. It's the second dress that I got. Is sort of like this airy fairy-like vibe. So the material, you can see it's kind of got these things, I'm not sure what they're called, but it sort of makes it feel like a little bit sparkly in a way. The fabric of it kind of makes it really nice, and like I said, like a little fairy vibe. And that's like the ties as well, which I love. Also a midi length dress, so I can wear it to a lot of places and not worry about it being too short. The last dress that I got from the same website is this blue dress. I would say this one is a bit more formal. It has asymmetrical straps, and so it flows in the middle, and I love that it's sort of like flowing down, and I love that the material also is not wrinkly. I've gotten dresses like this before where they just wrinkle a ton, and I just can't be bothered to constantly iron. And especially when you're out in the day and you just sit down and it becomes wrinkly immediately. I just really hate that. It has a slit at the front, and it's like a sort of small slit, so it doesn't like show too much. And I love the color for the summer. This really light blue is also super nice. Also from the same website, I got a pair of jeans. The jeans did run a little bit bigger than I expected. I ordered a medium, but I think I can make it work with just like tucking in like a thick sweater. These are sort of like, they're not exactly bell bottoms, but they do flare up just the slightest bit. And I love the light wash as well, because most of my clothes are a lot on the lighter tone. There was a store in Korea called, I believe it was called newnow, or maybe it was called newnow, I can't remember. They had this really cute jacket that I thought would be perfect for wearing over like tank tops, just so that I can wear this over the summer as sort of like a cardigan. It's really lightweight, and a lot of these jackets, most of the time they're quite thick, so I love that this one is a lot thinner. This is something that I got in a store, in an online store called Bazaar. The reason why it's so popular is because of the wider brim and the way that it frames your face. It makes your face appear a bit, I believe it's a bit smaller, and so when you sort of wear that on, it's like a lot wider for the brim. Usually your brim is like quite short if it's a regular baseball cap. So this one really frames your face well. Yeah. And I just think in the summer it's really important to wear a hat, and I don't have any good hats that I love, so this was perfect. Now I can move on to shoes. So I went to a store called Sappun. Their shoes are relatively affordable. I believe it was like almost about like 40 Canadian dollars each. And so the first pair that I got was this one. I love the style of this one. It sort of looks like a flip-flop, but like a more formal version. And the reason why I got these instead of like your regular heel is because you can see at the back, it's a lot wider, the heel at the back, and I wanted like kitten heels that I could walk around the city. Because they're a bit wider, it makes it so much easier to walk around. And so I found these super comfortable compared to the other heels in the store, and I just love the way that they look. They look really nice and sort of done up, so I would wear these probably with the blue dress. Another pair that I got, and I thought that would be good for work, are these. I love the neutral and the black that go together, so they're very versatile. I can wear them sort of with any outfit really. I think this matches like any sort of outfit. The heel is not very thick, so that's perfect for me for walking. And yeah, these were really affordable, so I would recommend checking out the store in Korea. One of my favorite purchases that I got in Korea was actually my stand oil bag. Now, before I had no idea what this brand was, and after my friends and I did some research, we found out it was a really popular brand that sells vegan bags, and they're very trendy looking, and I thought this particular bag would be perfect for work. And I wanted to get like a charm to put on it, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But here's the bag. So it's relatively spacious, and it's got a zipper at the front so you can store things. And the way it closes is just like this. So you can either have it expanded like this, so it has this extra flap to sort of expand it, or you can just close it up like this. Now this bag is called the oblong bag, and I just love the shape of it. I love the length, and I think it can fit quite a bit. Yeah, and I just like the black color as well. There were quite a few different types of bags, but I felt like this one just suited my style the most. Okay, now for all the things that I bought in Olive Young. There's quite a bit. So I'm going to start off with the face. I think a lot of people are familiar with the aestura atobarrier cream. A lot of people have recommended this to me before I even got it. This cream is definitely really good for sensitive skin. It basically uses ceramides to moisturize your skin and help repair the barrier, which I find it really good. So I've bought quite a bit of these. I have about like 3 stocked up. My sister, all my friends use the same one, so yeah, we all agree that we love it. Next, I have the numbuzin, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, base skip tone up beige. So this is essentially what I use in place of foundation. I do not really like foundation because I find it really heavy and cakey for me. So this just helps you kind of airbrush your skin a little bit, and also I use it as my sunscreen as well. It's SPF 50, so it's perfect. It's a 2-in-1. It evens out my skin tone and also helps me stay protected from the sun. So this is what I use on a daily basis now. It doesn't make you super pale, and it just sort of like blends in. So you don't really see that much of a difference. It also smells really nice too. So next I have something that I used for a really long time, and that is the Saem concealer. So I use the color 1.5, and I've used this concealer for many years. I want to say I've been through at least 4 of them. It's the only concealer that I really use or anything to cover up any blemishes and stuff, and it works perfectly. It has a lot of coverage. Next up, I'm gonna move on to makeup. One of the things that I found that was really popular in Korea was the art class pencil. This is in the shade 01. It's called Shining Linen, and this is essentially what you use for your under eye to sort of brighten it up. I love the color of it. It's not like super glittery or sparkly, and it just sort of highlights the under eye area, which is perfect. So the next item is the Hince stick. So this one is a highlighter stick in the shade Clear. It just looks glossy. Not sure. It just looks like a glossy texture that you can put on above your cheekbones. It's a really natural looking product. I usually like my makeup to be relatively more natural looking, so this is perfect, and it's actually quite popular in Japan as well. Next, I'm gonna move on to lip products. These are called the pudding pots from fwee. This is the color that I got, and I got this in Olive Young, and it's in the color ND04. The color is called MY, and I love the texture of it. It's sort of like, let me say it, it's like marshmallow. It's like a marshmallowy texture, and the way that the color blends out is like really soft. You can just use them for your cheeks and as well as your lips. So I could just like take this one out for when I go vacation and not have to worry about having so many lip and blush products. My next item is this lip product. It's from the brand called Mude. It's the Mude Drizzle Balm in the color 01 Nudie Pie. I did a photo shoot in Korea, and I went to a makeup artist beforehand, and the makeup artist actually used this color on me. With this product, it's actually a sort of 3-in-1. So it's got the lipstick, your lip gloss, and also the balm. Having this is really convenient, and I just love the color of it. It's like this nude color. In a way, it's sort of like the My Lips But Better colors. I love this for everyday use. And yeah, this one I didn't get in Olive Young. I don't think it was available. You had to get it in one of the stores called Jaquard. Moving on to hair care, I bought the popular Unove. I think that's what it's called. This is the Deep Damage Treatment X. So this treatment was really popular amongst social media, and I kept seeing it pop up on my feed. I've used it a couple times actually while I was in Korea, and I found that it really does make my hair a lot smoother. I would say the scent though is not really for me. I don't really love the scent too much, but it does work well. The smell for me was a bit of a turn off for this one. And I also got the Sea Salt Therapy Scalp Scaler from Growus. I've never actually used like a sort of scalp scaler, and what that does is actually exfoliates your scalp, because just like your skin, your hair, I guess, your scalp needs to be exfoliated too, because it can create a lot of like extra skin and like just sebum and a lot of dirt at the top. And so I wanted to try this. There is a lot of salt in this, so you have to really be careful with getting it in your eyes by accident, because that happened to me the first time I used it, and it burned. It burned a lot. But I did feel that this scalp scaler really helped clean like my scalp, because it felt just so much lighter afterwards, and it recommends you to use it once or twice a week. So I'm gonna keep trying that and see how it goes in the long run, but I definitely feel like it helped a lot with just like feeling really clean with my scalp, and it just feels really like refreshed to be able to exfoliate your scalp. So yeah, so I think this was a good buy. And then also for my hair, I got this brush. I believe this is the 40mm brush from Melia. This brand was really common in Olive Young. A lot of their products for brushes were this brand. And the reason why I wanted to get this was because when I went to the hairdresser in Korea, they wanted to do C curls for my hair. So that's like when it curls on the bottom. And because I asked for like a very layered cut, this is how they sort of like helped to curl the bottoms. And I just love the way it looks, like how much like volume. So you can use this hairbrush sort of to like go in and then like curl it, and then with the blow dryer just curl it back up. So I have not actually had a round brush in quite a while, so I wanted to try to do that at home as well. So yeah. For face masks, I got the infamous Biodance Bio-Collagen Real Deep Mask, which is super popular in Korea. And the reason why it's popular is because it's like a hydrogel mask. Now, a hydrogel mask, it's sort of like different in textures, the gel texture, and you put it on with this mask, you put it on overnight, and it's supposed to kind of give you that glass skin look. And I tried it on last night. It felt really nice. I like that it doesn't like stick to your pillow when you're sleeping, because that's what bothers me with like those sleeping masks, is that it always sticks to your pillow and then it's just really uncomfortable and you just want to wash it off. So this was like relatively comfortable. And the cool part about this mask is that it dries out in the morning. The way it's formulated is it's supposed to slowly release and not release out to the air. So all the nutrients that it has, it's supposed to get absorbed by your skin over time. With sheet masks, a lot of times it's absorbed through the air because it kind of dries out really easily. So this one, they recommend it's like either 3 hours or overnight, and I did overnight. The mask, it turns clear in the morning, so it's kind of cool. And yeah, I would recommend trying this. I definitely felt like my skin was a lot smoother in the morning, so I think this was a nice buy. And it came with like a pack of 10. So yeah. The next items that I got were mostly supplements. And so the first item that I got in Olive Young was the New Ester Glutathione Direct 5X. The reason why I got this product was because I heard a lot about the benefits of glutathione and what it does for anti-aging, as well as your complexion, your overall skin tone, and your collagen production. A lot of this is beneficial for your skin, so I wanted to try some of the supplements in Korea. So this one is basically a strip that you take every day. So it comes like this, and it comes in a strip. So you take it like this, film, and you just have it once a day. And it's got like this sour flavor. It tastes like what your regular vitamin C pill would be like. So the next product that I got is the Vital Beauty. It's called Body Fat Cut. I think a lot of people use this for weight loss, but for me, I wanted to use it to sort of help my metabolism and after I eat to help digest. This is known to have the substance in green tea called catechin. What that does is it helps you metabolize your food better and just overall helping me with digestion. And also green tea is very beneficial for also as well as anti-aging. And so I just thought I would just try these and see how they go. It comes in a pack of 30. I took them all out in the box, but these are really easy to just take on the go. And so after like a big meal, I can just like pop these. The last thing that I got, also sort of for digestion and just healthy gut in general, this is the Mude apple cider vinegar in pineapple flavor. So what this is it's just little sachets of apple cider vinegar, and I think there's a bit of like pineapple juice in it as well for flavor. And I can take these sort of on the go as well and just add them to my water. This is like an item that I regularly take, but I just thought it was more like convenient to have these sort of sachets. So that is everything that I got in Korea. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!